Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new show on
Woo.
our Twitch. This is actually our first time doing a live
Just
podcast,
chatting, you know.
just chatting news show. So today we will be talking about Broadway news. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm hitting my
He's so
freaking mic.
excited.
I'm so
Kicking the
excited.
microphone already.
Yes, forget about it.
Forget
Forget
about it.
about it.
Forget
Forget about
about
it.
it.
So we're going to be talking today about Broadway news. We're going to be talking about movies and TV shows and gaming, of course, because Twitch is a
Because
mainstream
why not?
channel
Yeah.
for Twitch. For those who don't know, my name is John, the gamer, and other stuff, because I do other stuff. And we
And
got here.
I am Ash, the journalist, because I like to investigate and know all of the latest news everywhere and anywhere. So
Oh, ¿qué estamos hablando? Hey, Nico de Angel. ¿Cómo estamos? Aquí vamos a hablar de un montón de cosas. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So, mantente aquí al tanto. We're going to be talking
Oh,
about.
it's Angelo. What's
Oh, Angelo.
up?
Angelo, it's Angelo. Angelo. Hey,
Yeah,
Angelo.
Angelo, vamos a estar hablando de Broadway, movies, gaming, all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. Pasándola bien, jangueando. Gracias por estar
Eh,
aquí con nosotros.
Stay tuned because
Stay
it's a lot of
tuned.
stuff.
Ave María,
Empecé The
empezaste
Boys.
de
Oh,
Boys.
he started The Boys. Okay,
Ujú.
that's
Tenemos que hablar,
okay.
tenemos que hablar.
You better. You
We gotta
better.
talk, we gotta
You
talk, we gotta
better.
talk.
So, guys, we want to jump in right into our first universe that we're going to be talking about, which is Broadway. And
The
this is actually
Broadway.
and this is actually a strong suit of Ash. Ash is a super fan of Broadway. She actually can drive circles around me with this stuff. So I'm going to just leave it to her. Yeah, yes, we already got a fan here.
Yes.
So, all right, we're jumping into the first news and Ash.
Yes. So peeps, my Broadway people, we have got to talk about the 74th annual Tony Awards nominations. John, you know that Broadway has been shut down for quite some time now, I would say since March, and
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it coming back anytime soon. But with all of that, the Tony Awards are still going on. The show must go on, peeps. The show
That
must go on.
wow. That is
And
something that is impressive. So
yeah, and it's going to be a virtual ceremony. And of course, they just announced the nominations and they were disclosed by James Monroe Iglehart. If you guys don't know who he is the alum of Hamilton, and he also originated the genie in the original Broadway production of Aladdin, which is a great, 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 spectacular show. He won a Tony Award for his performance. So he was the one who presented all of the nominees. And I have to say that in terms of plays, we have Slave Play, Seawall / Alive, which we both had the awesome opportunity to see Jake Gyllenhaal live on stage along with Tom Sturridge, and it was amazing. I would have to say also The Inheritance, they all reigned in the play category, while Moulin Rouge, the musical, and Jagged Little Pill, both with 14 and 15 nominations, respectively, along with Tina, the Tina Turner musical, served as a representation for musicals this season.
yeah.
Now, yeah, what's up?
No. I was just seeing some comments here because again, you're the Broadway master, and apparently somebody is still mad about the Lightning Thief
Yeah.
snub. What is
Yes,
that
we have
about?
to talk about that. So basically what happened was that, first of all, I agree with you 100%.
And hi, Lord Mimi.
Oh, yes. Hi, Lord Mimi.
I get down.
I have to say that I totally agree with this. The problem with the Percy Jackson musical was that it was on Broadway for a limited engagement. I had the opportunity to see it. I think it's a great show. It's a very fun show, interactive team effort, and it's a very active show in terms of props and the uses of the stage. What happened was that they completely got snubbed. They weren't nominated for, I don't know, but best lighting, best stage use, best
Oh
actor,
wow.
and it's not the fact. It's more of the fact, I would say, that even though it wasn't a great musical, I have to say that they should have gotten like at least a nomination for something, because they were one of the few shows that were still running on Broadway before this whole pandemic happened, because we have the particular situation where right now in the category for best leading actor in a musical, the only nominee is Aaron Tveit.
That is
There's
something
only,
crazy.
yeah,
Just one nominee for a
only one actor
wow.
nominated. Only one actor nominated, Aaron Tveit, for his performance as Christian in Moulin Rouge, which I've heard great comments about, but I particularly am not a fan of the musical. I still love the movie a little bit more.
Mm.
So he's the only one that's nominated. That doesn't mean that he is going to win, because get this, guys, 60% of Tony voters have to vote for him in order for him to win in this category, which is
Yeah.
insane. You would
And,
assume that he was going to be nominated and he was going to automatically win that Tony Award, but that is not the case.
and we still
So,
see here, I still believe Nico D'Angelo, I still believe they could have pushed the Tonys.
mm-hmm.
Um, is that a thing? Because here's the thing,
Yeah.
for a nomination to come about for just only one nominee, I think that's kind of absurd, because it's it seems a little bit, I don't know, like it's you're choosing, and it's like it seems like you're choosing your
Mm-hmm.
favorite son. You're only giving it to your favorite son,
Yeah.
and let's say you have
And not
three.
even that, because he's not guaranteed to win, because if the Tony voters don't vote for him, what are they going to do? Like,
That's
no
even
best
worse.
leading actor in the musical. Sorry, guys. Like, that this
That's
was
even that's
that's
even
just
worse.
awkward.
That actually, exactly. That's actually. I'm gonna mean, I'm the only one in this category, and I don't win.
Yeah.
What the heck is this all about?
And I definitely have to say that I agree with Angelo, because due to the situation, this is not the only historic thing that happened. This is the first year where we do not have a best revival category. And this is because the revivals of Company and West Side Story were not able to be eligible on Broadway, because even though they started previews in, I would say, February, yeah, I would say like in February, they had their opening night in around April, and that's when the cutoff of the Tony Awards was. So
Wow.
the part of being eligible. So there was no category for best revival, and that's something that I find it so weird, because I think that at least maybe they should have given West Side Story the chance to be eligible in some way, shape, or form.
Hmm.
I would even say Isaac Powell as Tony, he should have gotten a Tony Award nomination, just so they don't leave Aaron Tveit by himself. Because even though it's
Yeah,
an honor,
that's super awkward. That's what it
yeah,
is.
yeah, and the thing is that I still believe that there is a possibility that exactly what Angelo is saying, they should bend the rules just a little bit, because
Hmm.
this season was cut extremely short due
Due
to the
to this,
pandemic
yes,
situation.
I agree.
And most of the shows that were on Broadway were still in previews
Hmm.
when everything happened, so they're not eligible.
Yeah, definitely. But
So yeah.
no, no, it's just crazy. And in my opinion, I think it should be done that way. And I hope, I mean, the Oscars have their own problems now, and we're going to see what
Mm-hmm.
they're going to cook up. But yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree. But
Yeah.
speaking of Broadway, what is the second news, Ash?
Oh wait, but before
Oh,
I end
before you end,
before I
sorry,
end with this whole
go
note,
ahead.
I have to say that Slave Play was the big nominee in the play area. Slave Play is a really controversial, or was a really controversial show. This was the show that I was talking to you about, that it's about these white people that they bring, they recreate like the slavery era.
Yes.
You
Okay. Yeah,
remember?
I remember.
It was very controversial. It was brought by Jake Gyllenhaal's company, which is Nine
Hmm.
Stories. They're producing a lot of short films and theater. It got over 18 nominations, and it actually broke Angel in America's previous record that was
Mm.
or it happened in like 2018.
Whoa.
So if you guys want a list of the full nominations, I would totally tell you guys to go to Deadline, check it out, and check out all the nominees. The Tony Awards are going to be virtual. I'm hoping I really want to do with John a watch party here on Twitch where we dress like fancy and have fun. So we'll see
Oh
if that
man.
works out.
Oh man.
We'll see
Let's
if that
see
works out.
what that would
But
be.
yeah, man, that's gonna be everything for. Oh, he's ready for that. I better see
Oh,
you there. I better
heck
see
yeah.
you there.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be all for our first news, which was Jesus. I'm like whistling.
For what we use? What
I'm not
use?
drunk, guys. I'm not drunk. I'm good. I'm good. So, in our second news, this one is very interesting because we have learned that 8 off Broadway theaters have united in a lawsuit against Andrew Cuomo and Mayor de Blasio because off Broadway theaters are
I'm sorry,
not
I just gotta put that.
open.
My
Can I
fault.
be Alpha? But I'll be your Glinda. I will be your Glinda. We can most definitely we can do that.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
But yeah, this is an interesting news because they have all united in a lawsuit because basically what they are stating is if you can have gyms open, if you can have rehearsal spaces open, or even TV studios, including Saturday Night Live,
Yes, I agree.
off Broadway theaters should be able to open because they have smaller spaces and they are able to control the crowds a little bit more than
Hmm.
bigger Broadway theaters.
Yeah.
So that's something that I find really interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. I also heard that council city members were fighting for um, ticketing of open air performances, which is something that London has been doing really well. Because if you guys don't know, London has been killing it. They're bringing back musicals. They've been doing open air shows.
All right, mate.
All right, mate,
Oh,
during the
mate.
summer,
They've been great,
and they've
honestly.
been great about it. And sadly, they are about to face their second lockdown,
You know,
as there's a possibility that here in New York as well. So
it's insane that this year hasn't been one to fight for a lot of opportunities, and
yeah,
also a lot of opportunities have been taken away from people. So
hmm
this is more of trying to figure out your footing in this place, in this world. And it's hard. It's been hard for everybody. It's been hard for live performers because they depend on the audience coming into the theater and joining the live experience, which, and we see Nico Angelo saying yes, not even off Broadway. I believe all theaters can open, but they have to make a new health
yes.
plan. Yeah.
And basing it off this comment,
Hmm.
Andrew Lloyd Webber, who, if you guys don't know who he is the creator of Fan of the Opera, Cats, School of Rock, etc. He's an amazing, 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 amazing musical theater composer. He actually has been in the front line in London to bring theater back. Like
Hmm.
he took a whole theater and he rearranged the seats. He put hand sanitizers on the doors.
Oh
He
yeah.
programmed everything. Like he's been fighting for theater. And the sad thing about the UK is that even though Broadway has been coming back or musicals have been coming back, the government has deemed artists to be of no use. So now they're fighting against that.
It's
Which that sucks, man, because how are you telling me that artists are of no use, yet people love going to the theater, people love going to see movies, they love TV shows. It doesn't make sense to me.
exactly. And here's the thing. I know that in movie sets actually
Mhm.
carry a lot of production people that need to make that car rolling. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Like all the hundred tools that a car needs. It's pretty much a movie production, and that is not allowed in a theater also
Mhm.
baffles me a little bit, because yes, you might have the problem of people coming in and it's like seats, they're closed. It's like a regular theater for you to go to movie, but again, like Angelo said here in our comments, why don't you create a
Mhm.
health plan? Why don't you, make one space for every single person or family, and then eliminate one seat.
Yeah.
You don't have to take the seat away, but nobody can sit in that chair and then move
Mhm.
to the next. But I don't know, people. There's been so many things that could have been done already
Oh yeah.
in the states that already, like, the East is ahead. That it just disappoints me, but who knows? We'll
That's
see.
another
We'll
good
see.
point.
We'll see.
Movie theaters can, why not theaters?
Exactly. Yeah. So
We got to see what's happening. I do believe that even though this lawsuit is a great effort on Off Broadway's part, because I have to say,
correct,
Off
Nicola.
Broadway has been, yes, Off Broadway has been killing it. They have been doing everything possible to support their artists and to keep shows running. They're doing a lot of virtual readings. So
Hmm.
even though I believe it's a great effort, I think it's a little bit too late because the cold is here and we are sadly facing another possible lockdown here in New York City, which sucks. So
Yeah.
we got to see what's going to happen.
Yeah. We just gotta take a moment and step back. All right. Now,
Yep.
third and final news of Broadway, mi
Now,
gente.
mi gente, I am very, very excited to talk about this news, and it is the fact that Beetlejuice, the musical, is gonna make its international debut in Korea, in South
I
Korea, I
freaking love
believe.
that musical. It's
Can
like,
John, can you talk about your experience seeing this musical? Because guys, he's not a musical theater. I have to look for certain shows. I have to pick the shows well so that John goes and yes, what he said. They are
Korean
killing it.
music.
They
Yeah.
are killing it. Talk to me about your experience about seeing Beetlejuice.
Oh man,
It
I'll
was
tell
very
you.
interesting to see you.
What? So, I'll be honest. I will classify this with one word: Deadpool. Beetlejuice is the Deadpool of theaters. This guy breaks the fourth wall in the theater. And
Mhm.
if you love Deadpool, when you're sitting in the audience, or you're sitting in the seat or in the couch of your house, and you enjoy when he actually talks to you, but he won't answer you back, or he won't pick you. Kind of, he's trying to pick you, but that's the only one lens that there is. It's the camera, so you kind of feel it's you. But
Mhm.
when you're in the theater and you're watching the actual, like, the actor of Beetlejuice, the guy, the,
Yeah.
the demon, pointing you out, it's amazing because, hey, shark, bendición,
Bendición.
hey. That's my uncle, people. That's my uncle right there, and supporting Puerto Rico right there.
So
Um, but when you see him, you literally know, and this actually I came to know this, that they actually started changing the script every single day and picking different people, so that the
yes.
actor and the script could maintain fresh and nobody could tell, oh, did he do it again, oh yeah, and then it gets boring. No,
Yeah.
something happened along Broadway. I don't know if this was because of Mean Girls or something else, but they actually started. Right now, Beetlejuice would have so much. Oh man,
You know it. You know it. And I
yes,
am here for it. We are
he
here
would
for
go
it.
crazy. Yeah, but it was so much fun because it was different, and the visual. I mean, not the visual, the practical effects
Yes.
alone, like the serpent in the movie that comes out and just eats him, comes
The
out in
sandworm. The
the
sandworm.
sandworm, and the famous guy that had the voodoo head, that, like, the
Mm-hmm.
miniature head with the
Hindeo.
big shoulders. Hindeo, that's his name.
Hindeo. No,
Oh,
that's
Dale.
his name.
No, that's the song, but
Yeah.
stop confusing me.
Sorry.
It was so much fun, guys. It was so much fun, and I felt immersed into that world because he made me part of it. Like, he literally made me part of it,
Yeah.
and the spectacle, the music was amazing, and
Oh, that's
remember
true.
in your wedding, we Beetlejuice
We had the
socks.
Beetlejuice socks in our
Oh
wedding.
yes, we did. We
We
did.
we we bought like an array of socks for all of our guests at our
Oh man,
wedding,
I wish I
and
had.
by the end
If
of
I
the
have
night,
that photo, I'm gonna share that
I
photo if
think
I
I
can
have it, but
find it.
it must be there. But yeah, everybody
Uh
at the
huh.
end of the night, they all wore their socks, and we took an amazing picture. And I think I had the Beetlejuice socks. I had the Beetlejuice socks, and then John had the Naruto ones, which It was great. It was a fun wedding, guys. It was a fun wedding.
No, yeah, it was amazing.
The
I don't
best.
have that photo right here, so I
The
can't
best.
share that.
I
Uh,
will bring it. I will bring it next week. I promise. I promise. I
but
have
yeah,
it here
no,
somewhere.
it was great. It was a fantastic experience. I wish a lot more people could have experienced this, worth every penny.
Hmm.
And you would have, if you'd never liked Broadway, and Ash is true. I am not a super fan of Broadway. I'm a casual viewer of Broadway, and if I enjoy a musical, I just will tell you I love the Phantom of the Opera.
SpongeBob.
I love oh my god, SpongeBob. Why? Why? Anyway,
Uh, maybe
oh
we'll do
man,
another one, another party. It was
what?
essentially a
Oh,
party. It was a
party
party,
wedding.
man.
Yes,
It was a party wedding.
but
It was.
yeah, Korea is lucky to have Beetlejuice. All I can say is
I
Korea
agree.
is lucky to have Beetlejuice. So yes, that is my opinion.
Oh, I got a question here. Do you love never dies?
Love Never Dies. What is
That's the
that?
sequel of the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh,
I have to say, Mag loves that musical.
oh,
Oh, sweet!
Mag,
I didn't know that. I
Mag,
didn't know
man.
that.
I don't know. I haven't seen that.
Um, I'm conflicted about it. I have to say that I love the song "Love Never Dies," which is the Christine's big solo number. I'm just kind of conflicted on the story because if you guys don't know the story about this musical, it's a sequel to Phantom of the Opera. And essentially, the Phantom finds out that he has a son with Christine. So I'm kind of conflicted.
Me
If
la
I'm
juego.
completely honest, huh.
Uh, yeah, no, I don't know.
If I'm completely honest, I haven't had the opportunity to see it completely. I know there is a recording, an Australian recording of it, so I might see that one day, and I promise I will get back to you on that question. But
Definitely.
I'm kind of conflicted about the story. I love that song though. I love that song. So that's my
Yeah.
take on Love Never Dies.
Yeah. To end the news of Beetlejuice, Korea is super lucky to have this. I know they're going to enjoy it. And I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be the same actors, but yeah. I
Oh,
have
I
the recording
hope
to,
that would be
oh,
sick.
man. Oh, man.
Do a watch party. We can do a watch party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, yeah. All
So yeah,
right.
that's gonna be
That,
all for the Broadway universe. I promise I'll bring more next week. Lo
yeah.
prometo, lo
So,
prometo, lo prometo.
now we're gonna dive into the movie and TV universe. This is a universe that we're super fond of. We enjoy so much. A lot has happened in movies and in TV. Now that we got all those streaming services, Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Apple TV, Roku. I loved when you sang that song. When you sang that,
I
what song
remember.
was that? What
Love Never
song?
Dies.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
Angelo, te tengo que mandar ese video. Te lo voy a mandar.
yeah. but but yeah, so our first news for the day on movies and TV, we got Tom Holland unhappy with Spider-Man 3.
What?
Wait a minute. Tom Holland's unhappy with Spider-Man 3. Ash, why
That's
the
the
heck is
rumor.
that?
So this came from a website called WeGotThisCovered.com. I mean, that's what we want.
Yeah.
We love the back and forth, so keep it coming. Keep it coming. So yeah, this news came out in a website that was called WeGotThisCovered.com. Essentially, what the article is saying is that Tom Holland might be unhappy with Spider-Man 3 because of the fact that even though we are all very excited for the multiverse and we are all very excited for Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire to make a comeback in the Spider-Man films, apparently Tom Holland is not happy about this because he really thought that Spider-Man 3 was going to be his film. Because if you guys have been following Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, most of them have revolved either around Iron Man, and then in the second one, Iron Man wasn't there, but he was kind of there because he died. And then you had Mysterio, so people were more focused on Mysterio. So there is a rumor that he is unhappy with this production because of this. So what did you think about this, Tom? Tom. I was going to say Tom.
Oh,
Tom, what do you think about
like
this,
a grandmother.
John?
Like a grandmother.
Like a grandmother, darling.
um, well,
Talk to me about it. It's
here's the
interesting.
thing. I don't know what this is. We got is always shooting blanks just to see what hits the wall. I don't know what that means, Angelo. I'm
It
trying
sounds
to
interesting though.
think. Sounds interesting. Yes,
I'm
shooting
thinking a
blanks.
lot
I
of
don't know what
things.
that
Yeah.
means. Going back to
Mm-hmm.
that thing, um, I think I understand him.
Mm-hmm.
Because with this being the universe that actually introduced me worldwide. Let's say I'm
Mm-hmm.
Tom. This introduced me worldwide. I kind of already had the feeling that me as a character and as an actor, I can carry a movie. I've already experienced being part of stories with other characters that I can actually, umph up and boom up the storyline for Spider-Man to be set in this universe. But um,
This is what he meant.
they are always doing rumors to see which one sticks. Ah,
That's
yes,
true. Like like
that is
like when
also
they like
true.
when they leak a
Yes,
game,
they leak.
I'm like,
They,
okay,
yes, no,
okay.
definitely not. But yeah, and I understand because after one, two, three, four, five movies of
Mm-hmm.
him being in the Marvel universe, that is including Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame, plus Homecoming, and then Far From Home, you would think that Marvel would just focus on him at least once. But to be
Mm-hmm.
quite honest, if I am Tom, I would just. Uh, it's just hard because I
Would you
get
stick with it though?
I would honestly just stay with what's going on in this
Mm-hmm.
universe because this universe is not only about Tom, the actor,
Mm-hmm.
it's about the universe of Marvel. And this has been wanting to happen for a very long time for fans of DC, of Marvel Universe. This
Yeah.
is the perfect thing that they want. They want heroes collaborating as they do in the TV shows, as they do in the comic books, as they
Mm-hmm.
do in everything else. And even in the first episode of the animated Spider-Man TV show, you see the Punisher. It's like, yeah, that's what's happening. So, Tom, I get where you're coming from, but because you're collaborating with other actors that pertain to other roles,
Mm-hmm.
and you're mixing the universe for other movies, that is what makes your Spider-Man different. Because Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield never had that opportunity.
That's
You're getting
true.
the opportunity
I agree with
that
that.
they did not have. So if it's me, I'm glad that they keep adding more and more heroes and villains to my movies, which is still named Spider-Man 3. It's not named Doctor Strange and Spider-Man is in it. It's Spider-Man 3, my movie
It's not
that
named
they have.
Spider-Man: The Return of Toby and Andrew.
Yeah. And like, let's see. And Angelo says, I don't believe Holland would have the mindset. He loves comics, so I would be more hype about my
I
movie
agree
than
with that.
anything else. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
I
it's
agree with that because I don't think, I mean, obviously we don't know Tom Holland, none of us do, but
yeah,
the vibe, I've always gotten like a really good vibe from him. He seems like a person that he is genuinely happy to be an actor because he truly, truly loves it. And that's something that I have an immense amount of respect when you're in the business. And I think he really gets a kick out of playing Spider-Man. So I would say this rumor is kind of bogus if I'm completely
yeah.
honest.
It's,
Maybe,
and
maybe.
here's one thing.
Hmm.
When this happened, I told you that there was a video that he actually made, a small video of a
Mm.
reporter asking him, "Hey, what do you think about the Spider
I,
Verse?
s- I saw that.
And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm the only Spider Man. I don't like Spider Man." And then you see another Spider Man walking on. I forgot his name. Like, Jeff, come on, man,
Yeah, yeah,
what are
yeah.
you doing?
That was during I think that was
Uh,
during the Far From Home promo. Yeah, I saw that video. I saw that video.
yeah,
I think he would have that humor. I mean, I don't think I honestly don't think he's unhappy with Spider-Man 3. If you guys follow him on social media, he just wrapped up filming on Uncharted, which he looks he looks great as, you know, Nathan Drake. And the same day he wrapped, he actually flew to Atlanta to start filming Spider-Man 3. And
Yeah,
he actually posted a video on his Instagram where he was very, very excited because he just got the script. So they gave him an iPad with the script, and he had to come home and read it and then start shooting the next day.
that's
And he
crazy.
seemed, yeah, and he seemed very excited. He seemed
Yeah,
very excited. So I
we'll see.
mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of a bogus rumor.
Yeah, me too. So we'll cap that one right there. All right,
Yeah.
next movie and TV universe news. Ron Howard says Solo sequel may still happen. How
Hmm.
about that, Ash? How about that?
I'm very excited with that possibility. I don't know if any of you guys that are watching are fans of Solo, a Star Wars movie. I think it's a very, well, we think it's a very underrated Star Wars film that got hate for no
Yeah,
reason,
I believe that too.
because I think that this film was very well done, and I loved everybody that was involved in this film, all of the actors, because yes,
Yes, please. Please.
because they
Please.
were great in their performances, and I love when I see actors as their characters, like focus, 100% focus. And I was telling John when I saw this film, I was like, everybody's in character and it's so good. So
Yeah.
yes, please. Yes, please. I mean, Ron Howard did say though that there is he has faith that he will be able to give Han Solo the backstory that he deserves, but due to the poor box office reception, there's a possibility that it might not happen. But hey, there's always Disney Plus. I'm just saying,
Exactly.
bring it to Disney Plus, flesh
There's
it
always
out.
Disney Plus. Disney Plus right there is a given for Disney to actually create whatever they want in that platform, and they won't get damaged by it technically.
Hmm.
So, and here's the thing. With what they already started with Mulan, which is
Yeah.
charge those $29, I understand why people complain, but you got to also think that they are not the only ones to do that. Like Amazon does it. You still have to pay for certain movies,
Yeah.
old or new. You still have that on Amazon. There's also Hulu. Hulu also has that, but you have to attach certain
Like
accounts.
HBO, right?
Yeah, like
HBO and
HBO.
Showtime.
Yes, exactly. So you do have to pay a certain amount of dollars for certain movies. And again, it's it's a lot for some people to take in because they're already paying $6 to $7 for a subscription. I get it.
Uh-huh.
You get like 100 to 200 or 300 movies and TV shows and documentaries for just $12.
Hmm.
Guys,
Yeah.
if you already get that, why won't you pay 29 to watch a movie? Which, if you think about it, there's
Hmm.
already like 2 to 3 people already sharing your freaking stream service, right?
Oh,
And
your
then
accounts, right? Yeah.
for your account, and then you get, let's say you got 5 people in your home. That's
Hmm.
already $5, $5, $5, $5, $5.
And
That's
also,
already 25. So you pretty much
mhm,
just tell everybody, hey, put in $2, and we're gonna
exactly,
go to the movies of each individual's house and watch this
exactly.
play. So
And
yeah,
also, that's been a conversation that we've been having a lot, because a lot of people, like in Mulan's case, they were complaining about the price. But if you go to a movie theater here in the United States, it will be basically around $50, and that's not including food. So it's $50 for 2 tickets.
yeah.
So
So
that doesn't include the popcorn, the hot dog, your nachos, your drinks, none of that. And I think that 20 against $29 that I can pay and I can watch the movie at home and make food or like order in or something, I it's not bad, man.
definitely. So
It's
if
not bad.
Solo becomes a sequel for theater, depending on how the world is at that time, um, I would go and watch it honestly because again, I enjoyed it. I didn't
I
see it
love
in
that film.
theaters the first time. We saw it
We saw it on
in
Netflix
yeah, we saw it
before
on Netflix.
pre-Disney Plus, pre-Disney Plus.
Yes, yes, yeah, definitely. And I enjoyed it, and I would really want that to be in theaters. If it's in Disney Plus, I still want it. The fact is that they're afraid to make it because of the reception it got. Ignore that. It wasn't in my opinion, it wasn't as bad as people say.
But you know
And
what? I feel that there is a lot of people that love this film
mhm,
that think it's underrated. So I really think that Ron Howard should take the opportunity to make this sequel, because I think a lot of people will go to see it. And I even think the people that started to hate it at the beginning, they
Came to
eventually
love it,
kept,
right?
yeah, they came to love
Yo,
it. They came to love
yeah,
it.
man, it's like the Star Wars prequels. Like
Yep.
people tended to hate them, and then
People
when they
hated
can,
them at the beginning.
and
Yeah.
now they appreciate them even more for the in depth of what's been given already for those characters. So
Hmm.
it's just like that. But yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah.
Um, you got anything else to say about this topic, Ash, before we jump to our
All
next
I
universe?
all I have to say is Ron Howard, get on it. I'll write you a check of like what, $2, but do it. I don't know. I'll write you a check.
Definitely. I'll write you a check of 2 cents. Trust me, that's
Exactly. So
my
you
bank
can do
account
it.
right now. Yeah.
That's our
So,
contribution for Solo 2.
so all right, jumping from one universe to another, we're jumping into the gaming one, something that we really enjoy a lot. Me more than Ash. Ash just enjoys
I
watching
enjoy
me
watching him play.
play because she feels like she's a failure every time she picks up the controller. I
I
say
mean,
no,
guys,
no,
guys,
you
look,
keep
look.
trying.
Let me tell you something, guys. Since you are on our Twitch channel, I would say after the stream, definitely check me out. I was playing
Oh
Batman,
no.
the Telltale series on Monday, and I was a disaster. Solo was hated because it wasn't Obi-Wan. I agree.
Yes, I agree.
And
And
hey, and we're getting an
I agree
Obi-Wan, and we're getting an Obi-Wan series now, so
for
we can
sure.
get a Solo one.
Uh
I'm just
huh.
saying. I'm just
Definitely.
saying. But yeah,
Thank you.
definitely go and check that stream out. It went horribly,
Batman.
but yeah.
All right, it went horrible. Nobody said anything. Okay, let's
Whoa!
go.
Sorry.
Our first news: Uncharted 5 in the works. Okay. Apparently, there
Oh,
was a rumor that for PS5, Uncharted is in development,
holy
and
moly!
sources come from comicbook.com. They said that apparently, because it's a bit speculation that has been steadily picking up steam over the course of 2020, largely thanks to the rumors suggesting as much, but also because of Sony San Diego seemingly beefing up to house a new first party studio, which has
Wow.
included the recruitment of many Naughty Dog developers. The latest migration from Naughty Dog, this mysterious team in Sony San Diego, comes way of Zach Oliver, an environment artist who now works at Sony San Diego on an unannounced project after 8 years at Naughty Dog.
Whoa.
So, okay. Well, I'll tell you a bit of information from us guys real quick before Ash jumps into her opinion. We
Hey,
just finished. Sorry.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
fine.
Go, 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 go. No, 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 no.
We're
Go,
connected. Look, we're
no,
like this.
go
We're
ahead.
like
Yes, we're like
we're like. Eh.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we actually, I think about a week or 2 weeks ago, we actually finished Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. And
Yeah,
this is because John had been playing the franchise for a while, but then we got stuck on the third one, and for a really long time he didn't play it. And then one day we were talking, he was like, "I really want to play every game in my library," and I was like, "Okay, so you got to
yeah.
finish Uncharted 3, and then we got to go to 4, and then we got to keep moving from there."
And this was sorry to cut you out. This
No,
was
no, no, it's fine.
because of the president. I mean, not president, because the PS5 is coming,
Oh,
and I want to be sure that I play all those games that I have in my library. I got like 300 games, so I'm making a commitment to finish those
oh,
before next year, maybe.
this is a good comment. Look,
Hmm.
so Angelo says, "Seems a natural route with a movie. Let's put out a new game." That's true.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
That's interesting. That's
Right on.
interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? It was actually, I remember that there was a hype with the movie, and I kind of told John I really would like to have seen all of the games before I watch this film. I know that's a bad thing to do, but at the same time, I don't want to go and not know a lot about Uncharted.
Yeah.
So that's
But
interesting. This is an
but
interesting comment.
but you know that I mean you already know that the movie is not going to be based off the stories
Yeah,
of the games. It's actually
it's a
based off
prequel.
a prequel of a you said a comic book that was
Well,
developed. Uh-huh.
it's going to be a prequel, but the thing is that I was telling John that I was doing my research, and it turns out that Uncharted actually, of course, the
Of course,
journalist,
the
um,
journal.
it turns out that Uncharted actually has a comic book series that was done by DC Comics. It has a novel, and it has quite a few, couple of comics that are in the year between the second game and the third, and then there's another one that's between. Oh yeah, y papi.
Para que vean, tío, Robert, here you go. And that's for you. All right.
Oh, it happened. It happened.
Happened.
But yeah, there's quite a few comics that I believe they will put some Easter eggs for the gamers. Yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
would be
for sure.
sick. Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, there's a few comic books that serve as either prequels or things that happen in between the games. And I was telling John that I don't think a lot of people they don't know about this, so I think it would be an interesting path if they actually decide to base the films on these comic books, and that's going to be like Tom Holland's Uncharted, and then we're going to have the classic Nolan North Uncharted. So I'm just interested. Like it does make sense, but what are they going to do? I think I would like to see Cassie Drake in her own adventures, maybe with her family.
Yeah, and
Because
for those
I really liked
yeah.
how they wrapped up the last game. So
Yeah, for those who don't know, Cassie Drake is obviously Nathan Drake's and Chloe, right? No, Chloe.
no, Elena
Oh my
Fisher.
Elena. Oh my gosh, Elena Fisher.
Chloe was the one from the
Chloe is
second game. She's
yes,
cool though. I like her. I really like
yeah.
her character. Yeah.
Which we have to play now, Uncharted: The Lost
Uncharted
Legacy
Legacy.
with
Oh,
Chloe and Nadine. So we'll see how that
I
goes.
like
But
Nadine too.
yeah,
Yeah.
so we're definitely anticipating this, and I think it's going to be fantastic if they get a fifth game. I love the
Mhm.
Uncharted series, and for PS5, oh my gosh.
Oh my
But
gosh,
oh
so
my
high
gosh.
quality.
Yeah. So from there, we're gonna jump to a very, very, very dear, loving hero that we all love, and whoever hates him, I'm going to kill you. And it is Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Jesus,
Yeah,
that was
and
harsh.
this one, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Um, but Spider-Man, Miles Morales,
El Boricua.
devs, El Boricua, the devs
Yes.
warns of spoilers. Now, what are the spoilers about? Let's jump into this. This is from the source of GameSpot. Insomniac's community manager says if you care about story details or special suit unlocks, tread lightly for the next week or so.
Ay,
Uh,
ay, ay.
and yeah, oh my god. And to give a short summary of what he's talking about is that they're going to be releasing early copies of this game, whether it is pre-orders or other people that actually, if you go to YouTube or you go to Twitch, there are some people that are already tied into good relationships with these companies where they get to play the game, they get to try it out, they put it on YouTube, and they give you their opinions. But guys,
Ay, that happened. Do you remember when that happened with The Last of Us Part 2 and we were so pissed off? Like
yes,
somebody
I hated that.
I think 2 days before somebody had posted the whole gameplay. Like and
It
I
was
was and we were like,
honestly, I didn't see it. We didn't see it. We didn't get to get spoiled like that. At least Ash did. She didn't care about spoilers, I guess.
I
I
don't
think,
yeah.
but I hate it. Like it's. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
And they did that with
And
Avengers too. It happened with Avengers.
yeah, you ruin the fun for people, whether it is good or bad. The sense of what do you call this? Surprise. You want to feel surprised. That gives you
Mhm.
the urge of wanting something, of the satisfaction of either fulfillment or disappointment,
Yeah.
a success or failure. It's just that feeling is fantastic to feel. Now, with this being said, and this is something that I it's a sword of two. What do you
De
call it?
doble filo. I know what you're
Doble
trying to
filo.
say.
It's
I
like
don't know if that's an
two-way.
English
It's
thing.
yeah. I don't know if that's an English thing, but a two-way sword. I guess you can call it. But don't watch anything on YouTube. Any YouTuber that posts anything about Spider-Man, don't, because this spoiler is more about the suits, about the certain elements of the story.
Mm-hmm.
and particularly about the suits that you actually get to use certain suits in the game that we don't know about yet. So
Yeah,
don't watch anything. Watch
I'm
like
still waiting for
watch your own
Amazon.
gameplay. I'm still waiting for Amazon to confirm my PS5 order so I can order Miles' game.
We couldn't even
Oh
pre-order it,
man,
so we are
I,
we are literally like saving up money every week so we can,
we
because we want the PlayStation 5, we want the headset, the camera, I don't know what else, another controller, because we want a
the
lot of things.
camera,
So,
the headset, the controller, the dock charger, maybe the remote.
do you want the remote?
No, no. I just said it just to say it.
No need.
No need. But yeah, for sure. And guys, don't watch this. Don't watch it. I mean, there's no
The
reason
remote,
for
I do need
you.
it.
Yeah, if they're giving reviews and if you go based off reviews, okay. But I'm a very big advocate about have your own opinion, watch,
Hmm.
play on your own, and then have an opinion
Yeah,
and then we see Angelo here is actually okay,
the
that
remote,
remote
I do
I do
need it.
need it. You got the
I
controller
know you
already, man.
do.
I know
I
you
know you
do.
do.
But it's and Angelo here is a witness to one mistake that I actually made. I used to have this opinion a long time ago where I would just absorb the opinion of others and would stop myself from enjoying whatever experience they're trying to prevent me from enjoy, and then have to think otherwise in the future when I actually watched it. And for example, it's Inhumans. Inhumans is actually a show that he recommended to me, and a lot of people
We were
bashed it
watching it
for a
last
bunch
week,
of
right?
stuff.
Or
So
this week.
yeah.
We were watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, so far I've watched 2 episodes, Angelo, and I've liked it so far. I know that it has his issues,
Issues
his
in the
issues
script per se.
in the script, but
Absolutely.
there is potential. And like he said to us, actually we were talking, you can't judge a show for one season. You have to give it a chance,
Hmm.
because it still has not settled on what it's going to be and what direction it's going to go.
Yeah.
uh and yeah, you should be proud, bro, because yes, I've been watching it and I gave you the props that it was you. You see, it's not perfect, but you can see the potential. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you were right
So
about, I was going to say, hey, you were right about Medusa.
yes,
I
he was
loved what
right.
they did with her. I
He
loved what
was
they did
right.
with her. She's my favorite
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
She's my
So
favorite
guys,
character.
check Inhumans if you haven't checked, give it a chance and see what happens.
It's on
But
Disney Plus.
definitely just don't watch anything Spider-Man. Don't ruin your own fun. It's, yeah,
I
it's
mean,
no.
and it's also up to the player. I'm still
You
watching The
better.
Boys,
You better be watching The Boys.
and
You
then we got
better.
to talk.
And then
Then
we
we
got
got
to
to talk
talk.
about it,
You better
and we
be
got to talk
watching
about
it.
it.
We
We
got
got
to
to
talk
talk about
about
it.
it.
Talk about it. But I think it depends on the players too. I feel that some players don't.
Care
They
about
don't
spoilers?
care. Yeah, they don't care. But
Okay,
at the same
fair
time,
enough.
I no,
Fair
no, no.
enough.
Because I'm just saying it because this comes from our experience with The Last of Us. There was a leak. There was huge
I did.
spoilers, and John cared. So if I would see a spoiler, I would tell him like, don't go on the internet. Don't go because you're gonna get spoiled. I don't care, but he cared. So I was protecting him from all of that. And I gotta say that I
She
gotta
did. She
say
did
that
protect me. She did good. Yes.
But I gotta say that our experience in playing the game without any spoilers was great, and we went, to play with an open mind, and I think it's still one of the best games of the year.
It's still a masterpiece in my eyes.
I
I'm
think
sorry
Ghost of
for those who
I,
disagree, but
yeah, I think Ghost of Tsushima might win too. Game of the year. I think they're neck and neck.
yeah,
It's different elements, but Ghost of Tsushima looks
I still got
it,
to
it
finish
looks
it.
insane. Yeah, we
I
still
still
got to.
got to
Well,
finish
you still got to.
it.
I still got to watch you finish it.
There's an element of there's an element that needs to make it the best game of the year. Like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be put together for that to happen. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's how he
McDonald
knows.
doesn't play. He just sees the gameplay videos or story videos. I
And he
mean,
knows a lot. He knows.
yeah.
Oh my god, he
I
can
mean,
take the story and be like, "This is the story." And you're like, "What?"
but that's actually a way to know about games. Like if you don't
Yeah,
play them, you can definitely watch those videos and
I used to do
enjoy
that.
it, and that's it. Like,
Hmm.
but if you're gonna ruin your experience as you play, then don't do it, in my opinion. But so I
Yeah,
believe it depends
it
a lot
depends.
on the players. Yeah, Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
Yep.
that's very true, very true, very true. Now moving on from this section, there was one more that we have of gaming in this universe, and here it is. Most antici- I put blah 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 blah.
Oh, let's fix
What?
that.
Let's fix that real quick. You know, that's like I
I
pressed the
will
L,
I will entertain you guys.
and
Hi everybody.
it's just that it was cap. Oh, it was capitalized. That's why. So I wrote it
How is
right.
everybody doing
It was
today? Thank you
just
for joining us.
now we go.
There we go.
Anticipated games. What's the most anticipated game for PS5 or Xbox Series X? You guys in the chat can let us know if you guys are gamers. What
Yes.
are your most anticipated games for PS5 or Xbox Series X? I will let Ash have the floor for the first one. I know you. I know she's not a gamer, but I'm gonna let her just blow and throw out one game.
I mean,
I know what you're
it's
gonna say already.
it's a Spider-Man game. Okay, so I actually have two. I'm actually
Okay.
excited about the Spider-Man game, but I'm actually really excited about the Harry Potter one
Oh,
because
oh, oh.
because I really thought that the Harry Potter game was going to be based on either the films or maybe a prequel, but it's actually you as a wizard. So it's your journey as a wizard in Hogwarts. And I think that that is so mind blowing. And that's going to be so cool that you can get sorted. You're going to have you're going to learn your spells. You're going to learn all of the shenanigans of Hogwarts. And this is all before Harry Potter even was a thing, like
Yeah.
before he existed.
Yeah, it's like
So
500 years before it. If I'm
yeah,
no 200 or 500. I forgot the
I'm
date
not
that it
sure.
said before. But yeah.
But
Um
I'm actually excited for that one and Spider-Man. So
oh,
I'm gonna throw that one out there. Yeah.
okay. Angelo is excited for Valhalla. Valhalla is the Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed game of Valhalla. This Valhalla one, for those who don't know, is actually based off the mythology of the Norse god Thor,
Mhm.
Loki, Odin. If I'm, am I right? Am I wrong?
I
Angelo,
think that's
am I
God of
right?
War. I think
No, no,
that's
no.
God of War.
It's still the same, but it's still the same. What do you call it? No, Valhalla. I don't think Valhalla is based off of that. My bad.
I think
We
you were
got
talking about the God
we
of War one.
we gotta check that out because okay, let me see. It's it
The-
based off
he'll be
we we.
he'll send a comment. He'll send yes it is. He
Yes, it
said
is.
yes
I
it
was
is.
right.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
sorry I doubted
right.
you.
Based
Oh no,
off
sorry.
Valhalla, and I forgot that I still got the Spider-Man banner down there. Let's go.
Oh
Yes.
wait. Hi
What?
to everybody. Hi everybody
Hello.
who is joining us. We are live just talking about Broadway movies, games, and just giving out opinions, just chatting, just
Yeah,
chatting. Thank
just
you for being
chatting.
with us. Thank you for
Yeah,
being with us.
right now we're just talking about the most anticipated games of PS5 and Xbox Series X for us, and which one is yours? And right now, Ash just spoke of Miles Morales Spider-Man. It's the other way
Other one.
around, Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Exactly. Yeah.
Um, and the Harry Potter game. So it's gonna be
I was gonna
yay.
say Cyberpunk too.
Cyberpunk 2. Oh,
Cyberpunk
Cyberpunk.
2077.
Yeah.
Just cause just
Me
cause
too.
Keanu Reeves is in it. Like,
Definitely.
what else
It's
do you need? What else
he's
do
no
you need?
joke. He's like the god of everything. I don't know, like movies and video games. Everywhere he is, he's like, I'm the one.
He's untouchable.
Yes.
He's
And
untouchable.
I
He's
didn't
Keanu
like as
Reeves.
much the last game, so I'm kind of oh yeah. 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 Mm,
Agreed.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There,
But
I have yet to find like an Assassin's Creed game that I fully like. I think I liked one that you showed me on the PSP. Do you remember that she was a
oh,
slave? That she was a slave?
Liberation.
Yeah,
Liberation. Yeah,
I
it
like
was
that
the
one.
one
I like
based
that
off
one.
the girl.
Hmm.
The girl that
I like
was an
that one.
assassin.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Well, my
Interesting.
my most anticipated games, I have three.
Mhm,
One is called, I think it's Godfall. Whew, I don't know if you're seeing this, but Godfall is actually a pretty intense, like all around angelic, demonic, very Norse, very every type of mythology put together into
mhm.
one. It's insane. It's not that it's bad, but a wide, big, a lot of widths missions that seem to be the same. Yeah, there was a lot of missions that were the same in the last game. I think it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if I'm not mistaken. But yes,
Mhm.
yes, it was a lot of repetitiveness,
Repetitiveness. I
repetitiveness.
think I think I even said it wrong. So
Yes, but Godfall, that's one of the games. Number two, it's Cyberpunk 2077 because that
yeah.
game looks insane. First person, open world, and I think you can play it third person if you have the choice. Or I think it's mostly when you're in the cars or anything more than that.
hmm hmm
It still looks amazing, especially if it's going to be PS5 with this new engine, this new generation. It's insane.
I like the
And
video. I like the video that we saw that Keanu Reeves had like a custom bike made for the game. Do you remember that? That we
it
saw it on YouTube.
it was a what? Sorry.
I think it was a custom bike.
Custom bike, yeah, but it was custom. The bike was custom because it's actually sponsored by, I think it's Keanu Reeves' company
Oh,
of
whoa, whoa.
motorcycles and cars are
Yeah, he loves
customizing.
motorcycles. I mean,
Yeah,
it looked cool. Yeah.
yeah, Godfalls has mythology. I'm not quite sure. But I actually have to investigate that because I just saw the trailer and it's insane. But we'll have more details on that. Actually, let me look that information up while we continue talking about. Okay. Oh, here it is. I can actually give you
Ah,
a
I love this comment.
what
Did you see
what.
the other one? He says, "I don't trust Cyberpunk. It's taking longer than you mutants."
What? Yeah.
Oh
Oh
Lord.
man. It's
Hi to everybody that has
hello.
joined in. We are talking about our most anticipated PS5 or Xbox Series X. Did I say it correctly? Correct me if I am wrong.
Serious X. Yes,
Yeah, most anticipated games.
we're
Most
very
anticipated
serious about that X. That was such a stupid comment. Okay.
Deuces.
No, but here's the thing: the game is set in. Okay, we're talking about Godfall right now.
Okay.
The game is set in a high fantasy setting, split into two realms of earth, water, air, fire, and spirit, where
Oh.
players take the role of one of the last exalted knights order to prevent a major apocalyptic event. The player has five weapons
Oh.
classes to select from, based on which of their armor sets, valor plates, they equipped. These weapon classes include the long swords, dual blades, pole arm, two-handed warm hammer, and a warhammer. Warhammer. It could be warm as well, but a warhammer and two-handed great swords. Well, that's a lot of
That's a lot
weapons.
of information.
Oh,
It's overwhelming.
yeah, no, but right there, it's great because it's oh, hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Olaf, right there. How you
Olaf.
doing? You came in
Oh,
late, man.
we
You're
should call
super
him
late.
Olaf.
Olaf. Oh yeah,
Olaf.
Olafum. But yeah, it it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds great. And I honestly, there's a game that came out right now. I think it's Blessed Unleashed. I really want to play that in a Twitch stream.
I want to see it.
I'm very interested in it. I already saw it and saw the front of
We
it.
got
I
a cute
downloaded
little
it.
guy. You remember
Yeah,
the cute little guy?
yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna play that. But and then I got one more anticipated game, and I got the name right here because it's something about Phoenix.
Llegó Giancarlo.
Diego Giancarlo. Yeah, whoa.
What's
What's
up?
up, fam? You're late, bro. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? All right, you're late. Okay, you gotta be here on time, on the dot. No importa the time you're in, gotta be on time.
Pam, 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 pam.
But man, where is the game? I had it up here somewhere. Sorry guys, I seriously had it up here. Something Phoenix, something Godfall games. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Immortals Phoenix Rising. Here we go. Immortals Phoenix Rising. That's for PS5,
Oh,
Xbox. That is a Immortals Phoenix is my bad. No, you're
bendito.
good.
No
You're
te
good. You're
preocupes.
good. Yo te,
Don't
yo te,
sweat
yo
it.
te adoro, te amo todavía. Tú eres un caballo. Tú eres un caballo. You beat me in MLB, right? You beat me in MLB, right? You got it. You beat me. But yeah, Immortals Phoenix. Did I say Rising? Did I say Rising? Immortal Phoenix. What was it? Immortal Phoenix Rising. Yes.
Something Rising.
Yeah, so I saw a trailer for this. I saw a trailer for this, and this game right now is so immersive. It's amazing. And it's yes, that's actually right. I love that it has mythology, but I'm not into the Zelda vibe gameplay. I
Mhm.
get the first I mean, I get what you say
I
after the
haven't seen this
comma,
one.
but
I gotta see it.
I love that it's a mythology. I will tell you this. This game is really good. It has Zelda vibes. They actually got a lot of inspiration from the game of Breath of the Wild, and
Mm.
there's so much you can do in this game that it actually is pertained to. I think it was the Greek mythology because you could see Zeus, statue of Zeus, if I'm not mistaken,
Mhm.
and other warriors of Olympus, and it's honestly fantastic. There's so many games I want to
We're gonna
play.
be so broke, you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna be extremely. We'll have to
So
try this
broke.
because I was seeing the gameplay the other day.
I
Yes,
gotta see it. I haven't seen anything from this game.
yeah, and I'll tell you two more: Resident Evil 8,
Yes.
Demon Souls, because I
And
haven't
Death
played the first.
and
I
Death
really want to play
Stranding 2.
Dead Strand.
I
Oh,
don't care. It's a sequel.
Dead Stranding 2. Oh
It's not
man,
it's I don't know the name, but there's a game that looks exactly like Death Stranding. I was telling John it
yeah,
has the same vibe, and then John was saying like,
yeah,
"Oh, I think there's a sequel around somewhere," and I was like, "Ay, Dios mío, Hideo Kojima,
yeah. No, no.
killing it, killing it."
Now we're gonna jump into one section that I actually created, and I think I'm gonna love it a lot. It's called "Throwing It into the Universe." Now, what this section means is we're gonna throw into the universe our wishful thinkings of what we want to
Yeah,
happen, what we want it to happen. Willie Joe, hey man, ¿qué pasa? um we're gonna throw out there and you guys can chime in into whatever you want is throwing in wishful thinkings of either what video games would you like for it to exist or what TV shows would you like for it to exist or what movie would you like for it to exist. Now we got a few and we're gonna throw them really fast.
Can I show you a comment really quickly? Oh yeah, I was gonna do that.
There's a rumor about a new Star Wars action game.
That's the news that I told you that look, they leaked. Mira, they leaked.
What?
EA leaked the game.
They leaked the game. Well, okay. Well, I mean, there's a lot of leaks, and you know, people tend to make rumors. But I hope you're right. I hope you're right because we already know that we got a new Star Wars game.
Jedi Fallen Order 2.
Jedi Fallen Order. But yeah, so we're gonna jump into the first one, and this one is mine. Rockstar begins production on Grand Theft Auto 6 inspired by the island of Puerto Rico. Throw it out there. Yes, I want a Rockstar game of Grand Theft Auto based off the island of Puerto Rico.
En el morro.
Yo, this can happen. This can literally happen because Puerto Rico is not that big. If they create a game based off Los Angeles, why not Puerto Rico? Like the island is, the island I think is two times. Yeah, bro, obligado, tú sabes. Like the island is twice as big as Manhattan, I believe, like twice or 1.5. Bad Bunny in the game. Yeah. tú te imaginas? Yo, es playa, es playa. It's not playa, it's playa. Yo, Bad Bunny. Estamos bien. You know, and yeah, for sure. And honestly, that would be a great opportunity for a lot of Hispanic people to, you know, feel like, whoa, this is great. And you keep adding more people to your community. And
it's
honestly,
because they made the Spider-Man game with Miles Morales. So it's like,
yeah,
why can't this happen? Why can't?
And here's one thing: if this happens, I think the island would get more tourists because they will want to see if this area of the game is real. And if you actually put Puerto Rican culture in the game, of course, if you're gonna make it a Puerto Rico, you gotta put Puerto Rican culture.
Yeah. Adobe.
So Los Vejigantes, man, if I could dress up and steal like una bodega with the mask of El Vejigante, that's like
You
a
know what they should do? Oh my God, they can do the game, but then they can do like the Christmas edition, and then they would be in San Juan en las fiestas de la calle San Sebastián. Oh my God!
damn a mission in La Fiesta de San Sebastián.
And you
That
got to go
mission,
through
that's
like
right.
the crowd of
Celebrating it.
people and not get drunk.
Yeah.
And oh my
Don't get
God,
drunk because there's a guy watching you. He's about to kill
yeah,
you. Don't get
I'll be
drunk. You gotta
sick.
get that guy. He's like, los petardos.
Y después tienes que montarte
We
las
gotta
lanchas
get
de
to the
Cataño.
boat. We gotta get to
Mira,
the boat. We gotta
lanchas de
get to our
Cataño y te
lancha.
escapas.
Yo, piñones. Yes.
¡Piñones!
Yeah. But
El bacalaíto.
that's like
¡Ay,
a
el
daily
bacalaíto!
thing when you go to bowling in the games. You go, ay, wait, voy a gastar
Voy pa'
$5
piñones.
for un pincho ahí. Vamos. You get that right there. So, but yeah, man, that was my first. So here we got. We're gonna jump mine and we're gonna go back to it so that you can have one on one. But actually, we're gonna move it like this. Here we go. Our second one is Ashes.
It's a
And
new.
okay,
Oh,
you
no,
want to
say
excuse me, okay? And you, Jack
I
and
thought we were gonna
Daxter,
say it. I'm sorry.
she wants a new Jack and Daxter game. Throw it in the universal. Throw it. You gotta throw it.
I have a feeling that it's gonna happen. I love this game. It was one of my favorite games when it came out on PlayStation 2 because that's when I first played it, and they remastered it for PS4, and I just love it. I think it's overdue. I think Naughty Dog has to get on it. If they can do Uncharted 5, they can do Jack and Daxter.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
I'm just saying. So,
Well, look, D'Angelo for Grand Theft Auto, but the girls in this shit are like strippers. The food as puro rice y mofongo.
alcapurria. No, mira aquí.
Alcapurris.
Alcapurria, that's what he meant.
Yeah, alcapurrias.
Un mofonguito con camarones.
Yeah.
Relleno de camarones, relleno de pollo.
I think we have somebody new. Whoever is there, hi guys, or hi there. We're here just talking about our most. Well, we have a section right now called "Throw It Into the Universe." That is wishful thinkings of what we want in video games to happen, and TVs to have, and TV to happen, and movies to happen. But right now, we're like super into the video game thing right now. But I think, are you good with Jack and Daxter? Is that what you? Is that
yes,
cool?
that's all I have to say. So Naughty Dog, just get on it. I don't have anything else to say.
Here we go. All right, so let's go to our next one, and this is mine. Get ready, everybody. If you don't know about this, shame on you. I mean, you won't know because it's a wishful thinking. All right, Sony buys. Oh, I said Sony buy. Sony buy. Sony buy. Let me fix that real quick. So
Are you hungry now?
Here we go. I'm hungry.
Giancarlo tiene hambre.
Okay, pues vete a comer por ahí para abajo. But you know, here we go. Throw it into the universe. All right. Sony buys the license to the famous TV show Supernatural and plans a 5-game series.
Wow, 5.
Oh man. I want that so bad.
Can you imagine? It has to be open. It has to be open world, and I want to drive baby. I want to drive baby.
Look at no? You know what? I was here's the thing. I was definitely thinking about your mom, bro.
I think your mom would love it.
Mom would definitely buy a system and play that. It's like her complete arc of her life, you know. I don't get any more TV show. Let me get a video game of him.
Exactly.
So that's
he's like, I don't know how to feel about that. He's like, this is where I draw the line.
Yo, I think he said it just because of his mom, because his mom is so freaking like, so I think it's just trying to avoid hearing his mom for the next 10 years of more Supernatural. God. Yeah. And now we got one more wishful thinking into this world, and it is Ashley, a new
I told you to erase that.
No, I did not. Ash wants a new Sims game.
I want the Sims 5, or I would like for the Sims to be freaking open world
Oh,
because it's
hell yeah.
not. And I want to get in a car and I want to drive and I want to actually go to other types of jobs. Like they already have the acting expansion. I'm such a nerd, Jesus.
Yeah.
They already have
No,
the acting
definitely.
expansion, but
No, for sure.
but
And
I want it to be more open world, and that's all I want,
definitely,
honestly.
real quick before we continue with Sims, a Devil May Cry vibe. What kind of gameplay would you like? This is for Supernatural. I
Ooh,
am actually trying to. If I were to pitch this game to a company instead of Sony, I said Sony, but I would pitch it to either Rockstar or Naughty
dog.
Dog to make a either you can make a Devil May Cry vibe, but with the sense of play of it could be either open world with like Grand Theft Auto style, or it could be very a linear game with sections of open world like The Last of Us. That's what I would like. Whoever can make that type of gameplay
Oh
work
my god.
great for that game, I'm all for it. But I think the two companies that can really do great with this game, or the three companies, because I added Sony for a reason, like they did the Spider-Man game, but
Mhm.
it could be Sony, it could be either Rockstar, or it could be Naughty Dog, honestly.
I really want I would like them now that you mentioned that. I would like for the game to have like different crafting stations
Oh,
because you can craft like different traps and you can craft your weapons and your melee things. So, oh, that'd be sick. And then and I really want them if they make the game and we can drive baby, I want to be able to open the trunk and just get my stuff.
oh yeah,
Equip
yeah.
myself.
That could be your
Sam!
inventory. That could be Sam. That could be your inventory. Baby could be your inventory. The car could be the inventory. Like you could only carry like 3 weapons or two. And then if you really want, you got to be sure who you're hunting. You got to be doing your research. Yeah,
Oh,
you got to be doing your research before you actually go into wherever section you're going. Because if you
if you
leave baby
mistakenly
behind,
like kill somebody, that's not it. Ooh,
no,
that'd
not
be
even kill. If you
bad.
can't kill them because you got the wrong weapon, you're dead. And you got to
Oy,
run and
oy,
try
oy,
and get,
Dios mío.
yo, yes. And it will make it harder for you to kill it. So,
That'd be sick. That'd be sick,
yeah.
man. That'd be sick. I have a Sims.
So,
I see a Sims comment.
yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What do we see? For me, Sims console games have to have an update.
Yes.
They need to go PC route. For example, the community.
I agree. And this is my struggle because I first played The Sims in on PS2. That's when it first came to the console world. And then I've had The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 on PS4, but I hate how it runs in the console. And I always tell John that I see all these YouTubers that have it on like the Mac and they have the community where I can create a house and then I can share the house with John and he can use it for his gameplay and then I can actually have my characters with like better hair, better clothes because I can download all of that stuff and have it in my library. So I definitely agree with that. I think that if they get an update and it becomes open world, it'll be a much
Mhm.
better game. And I'm speaking specifically for consoles because I have yet to play it on the PC. I've thought about it, but it scares me. I think it'll take up too much space. So I don't
Supernatural
want to do it.
house, gamer's house. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Do you mean like
Hmm.
supernatural, like they have a
Hmm.
home within the game that you go back to, or like a production house that you create? I'm not quite sure what you mean with that, Angelo. So please explain yourself. Please. We're waiting because I'm
But
excited.
yeah,
I,
I agree with I agree with you what he's saying. That's what I want. That's what I want. A better update for consoles specifically.
oh, I see, I see. Oh, for the Sims. I see he messaged it. Yeah, PC lets you do houses like replicas of shows. Yes, that's what he meant, like in
Or
Sims.
even look, see? That's what I'm
Boof.
saying.
Oh,
I followed people that they have like the makeup, they have the piercings, the nails, the hair, all that I can't have that on the PS4. So
no, man. Why is that? I don't understand. Like,
original content.
I
I don't
guess.
know.
Well, you know what? I understand it because a little bit because if we're talking about like let's say Call of Duty, and I love the villains Disney's looks. Yeah. If we're talking about, let's say, Call of Duty, and I know you're not very familiar with this, but if we're talking about
Hmm.
Call of Duty always releases like beginning content, like exclusive content for PS4, and then releases
Hmm.
it to Xbox. So we pretty much
Uh-huh.
have PlayStation players pretty much have first access to certain DLCs that other consoles won't. I
Hmm.
don't know if that's part. I believe that's part of an agreement when they signed their contracts for
Yeah.
how they began that initial release of the game. So it
Yeah.
all depends on how it is, because if
And who they're
PC
teamed
is,
up with. Because the only reason that they
yeah,
did an expansion pack on Star Wars is the fact that it's under EA. So it's the same company that does the video game. So,
yeah, definitely, because honestly, if this is yeah, if Sims is PC's original game, I would
hmm,
understand why that is. Now,
yeah.
if there a contract
Claws. Claws.
clause
Claw. Claw.
the
Claw. The
cla-
claw.
clause that stipulates you cannot share original content outside of us,
Hmm.
then okay. Am I
Yeah.
maybe the original content is that freedom to actually truly have all those licenses into the Sims, other than the ones that you already get in bash of content, like
Hmm.
the $30 ones for the vampires, for the Star Wars, and all that kind of stuff. You
Yeah.
can't create more outside of that,
Hmm.
but you
I
know
agree.
it's part of gaming.
Yeah.
So
We'll
yeah,
see.
guys. So we're actually getting very close to the end, and this is pretty much the end of the show. Before we leave, if you got any last comments that you want to leave, anything, any other news, which okay, here we go. Um,
Like
like
Ash says, the PC community is a lot bigger and I can borrow and download it. Yeah. 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 Definitely. Definitely. It's way better. And I've thought about having it on PC because we have a Big Mac, like a desktop, but I just feel that I'm good because we edit there. So I'm scared to put in the game and then the computer's gonna be like, man, I don't want to work anymore.
it's like that's too much.
Annoying!
Buy me
External
another
hard drive.
processor. I need another processor. But no, definitely. And yeah, so if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, we actually give one, like 5 more minutes. We're gonna do to see if there's any topics that you feel like we missed, and you want to talk to us about. We're
Hmm.
gonna extend it just a little bit over 5 minutes, but while we do that, we actually want to give thanks to those who are actually watching us and stayed with us,
Thank you so
and
much.
will continue to watch us on the next shows, because we really, really, really enjoy talking about all this movies, Broadways, TV shows, and it's special to us, and we want to grow with the
And
community.
and we love connecting with you guys, having
Yeah.
this back and forth, and you guys asking us questions and then being very interactive with us. We are really loving this whole Twitch thing, if I'm completely honest. A Witches of Eastwick sequel. I've heard of that. I'm sorry.
Well, I haven't.
I have heard of it.
What
I'm
is
gonna throw
okay?
it. I'm gonna throw it in the universe for
Let's
you.
throw it into the universe right there. Throw it into the universe. Witches of Eastwick sequel. Let me see. A
I've
Witches
heard about that show.
of
Perdón.
Eastwick. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, wow. It's the one where Jack Nicholson, Cher, Susan Sarandon, and Michelle
Okay.
Pfeiffer were
Yes.
in
Yes. Yes.
with Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
Oh man.
I agree. I am throwing that into the universe and the galaxies and the far away,
All
so that
right,
it
let's
happens.
let's put it right there. Let's put it right there. Let's see. Yes, into the universe. Here we go. That's thrown
Woo!
in into the universe. Awesome. Let's throw it right. Let's do that.
Yes. Ready?
Woo.
Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, and
Thrown in.
yep. There you go. It's done. It's done.
All
It's done.
right. We got time for one more wishful thinking, one more
Hmm.
throwing it into the universe. In the meantime, yes. So guys, remember we have already a schedule set. We are Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. On Mondays, Ash plays. at 9 p.m. Wednesdays is us actually giving you news of Broadway, movies and TV shows, gaming, and then we have our sections that we got like most anticipated things.
Yeah.
We'll probably kick in another section right here, and we also have the throw it into the universe, which is a
Mhm.
give us anything that you can think of that you want for it to happen. And then the
Mhm.
free for all is pretty much as we are closing in. If you want to throw one last shot at something into the universe. But yeah, and then Thursday, we play together. We're going to play Among Us tomorrow. Now, that is a bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to work hard on the OBS and the Discord thing because I want to play with our
With
friends
audio.
and with the audio. Now,
And I
if
was
there.
gonna say, sorry to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
tomorrow, we're not gonna be here at 9. We're actually gonna be here at 11. So that's gonna be at 12 if you guys live in Puerto Rico. And this is because tomorrow we are actually shooting an episode with Cultura Secuencial. We're gonna be talking about the
Yeah.
boys with them. So that's gonna be live on Twitch at 8 p.m. Thank you. We love
We love you
you.
too. We love you too.
You're the best. You're the best. I don't know.
That's okay.
That's cool. That's cool. Don't
No
sweat it.
spoilers for
There's
me.
gonna be spoilers, so don't.
Oh,
I'll send.
oh,
Listen, tell
that's
me when you're done.
right.
Yeah, tell me when you're done, and then I'll send it
Okay,
to you so you
that's
can watch
right.
it.
That's
But yeah,
right.
if you guys are fans of The Boys, we are going to be tomorrow on Cultura Secuencial's Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Cultura Secuencial, and we're going to be talking everything about The Boys season 2 with spoilers and other fun stuff with them. So it's going to be really fun. We're really excited.
Right.
And I wanted to say something. Tomorrow, this is for you, Angelo. Stay tuned to our YouTube channel because I'm actually going to be posting a video where I'm going to be talking about my favorite Broadway musicals based on films. And it's a really
Right.
fun video. It's going to come out tomorrow. Yes, twitch.tv/Cultura Secuencial
We're gonna be
tomorrow
there tomorrow.
at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be like 7 here for us, but that doesn't matter because yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna be there talking about The Boys. If you guys are fans of The Boys season 2, we're gonna be there talking about it. And tomorrow I'm going to launch a video where I talk about my favorite Broadway musicals based on films. I have 7 Broadway musicals that I have seen that are all based on iconic films, animated films, and TV series. And I am gonna just talk about it and then just compare them to the film. Not compare them, but tell you guys if you guys should go and see the film or just go see the show and vice versa. It's going to be a fun video. What do you say? I feel like this is going to be, yeah, youtube.com/The Legacy Universe. So check us out there. Don't miss it out. Tomorrow at 12. He said,
Yeah, guys.
I feel there's going to be some drama with that video. Probably,
Oh,
but it's fine.
maybe.
It's
We'll
fine.
see. We'll
I
see.
didn't, it's fine. It's fine.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, thank you guys for watching again. We so enjoyed this. I hope you did enjoy this and become part of this. Every single day that we try and create this community for everybody. And we know you are. Don't worry about it. But thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. And we will definitely see you on our next episode.
See you next Wednesday. See you tomorrow.
See you
Come watch us
tomorrow
play.
or Wednesday. If you
guys,
only want to watch this, then we'll see you next Wednesday on Twitch.
Yeah, if you guys want to see,
yeah.
Wait. Wow. TLU News.
TLU News.
Spazzed out. TLU News on our Twitch channel. Check it out. If you guys want to see this episode again, I am probably going to upload this to our Facebook and our YouTube as well, so you guys can check it out and just have fun with us. We're so grateful. Thank you guys for supporting us and for being here on Twitch. We're ecstatic. It's our first week, and we love doing this. We love doing this. So thank you guys. We love you.
Thank you for watching, and we will definitely see you next time.
You guys are part of our legacy. Remember that. You guys are our legacy.
Part of our legacy. So thank you guys. Bye-bye.